Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be changing the brake pads on my ICE VTX. The brakes are the Tektro Volans Hydraulic Disc brakes. You'll need a set of Allen wrenches and a flathead screwdriver. I chose a set of Jaguar semi-metallic pads. They'll last a little longer but be a little harder on the rotors compared to an organic set. The first thing you'll need to do is to remove the two bolts that are holding the caliper on the trike. Here's an opportunity to learn from my mistake. When you remove the last bolt, either hold onto the caliper or put something underneath it. Now you'll need to remove the small bolt holding the brake pads in place. There's a very tiny rubber washer on the end of the bolt. Make sure you don't lose it. And out come the old worn pads. Wow, these should have been replaced a long time ago. You could even see on the edge there of the pad where the metal was rubbing directly on the rotor. Yikes. And here are the new pads all ready for installation. You just need to remove the small plastic clamp that's holding the whole unit together. Be careful when you take the clamp off, it's all under pressure from the spring in between the two pads. Nope, that's not going to work. You need to insert the new pads from the bottom. I thought that lining the holes up, the pads and the clip to insert the bolt was going to be a hassle, but it wasn't too bad. Now here's the tiny rubber washer I was talking about before. This goes on the end of the bolt after it's already been inserted through the caliper. Again, it was a little tricky getting the bolt through the pads and out the other end of the caliper, but it wasn't too bad at all. Now we need to retighten the bolt that is holding the pads in place. And here's where you put the tiny rubber washer on the end of the bolt. Now in order to remount the caliper and get the new brake pads around the rotor, we need to spread them out a little bit. You can use your fingers to get this started, but a flathead screwdriver comes in handy to make the gap wide enough. Now you just remount the caliper and put the two bolts back in and tighten. Oops, not so fast, Rich. You don't want to tighten these bolts yet. You want to leave them a little loose. Then you want to depress your brake lever so everything lines up and tighten them while you're holding the brake lever. Now all you have to do is check to see if the wheel spins freely and if the brakes are functioning properly. And there you go, folks. Safe riding, everybody. Thanks for watching.